guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that don't know me, hi, I am Lisa Serrano. I am about to be your internet best friend, your internet Thea, even though I literally have no nieces and no nephews, but that's just sort of the energy and how I see myself. So today's video is going to be all about the fitness journey that I am on, that I started several months ago, almost a year ago actually. And this video, before you click off, this is not about to be me saying, girl, get on the gym, get on the treadmill, start going every single day, grind, have a crazy amount of self-discipline and
hate yourself.
That's not what this video is going to be about at all, actually. I just want this video to be all about taking care of ourselves, okay? This video is not about looking a certain way. This video is not about not taking care of yourself and like working until you are super sore and just like, you know, not resting at all. No, this is not what this video is at all. And we're just going to get into it because methinks I've been talking a lot. Also, guys, can we please talk about this ponytail and how she is giving? Look at how long it is. It's literally so, look at it, it's like up to my butt. Richo Hair actually sent this to me, so I can link this down below. You can get it on Amazon super easy, super amazing. So yeah, check it out. Okay, so if you saw my last story time, I got played by a Taurus man. You should definitely check that out if you have not, so you can get more context for this video. But basically, I talked about this time where I thought he ghosted me because he like went the entire day without texting me, and the second that someone does that to me, I'm literally like, okay, bye. He did that to me and I was like bawling, crying. It was really vulnerable. I looked like Pearl, like I was just like sobbing, mocos everywhere, tears everywhere, just in my bed, and it was really bad for me. And I did that for about half an hour when I thought he ghosted me, and I was just like, Lisa, we gotta not do this. We gotta not have this crazy pity party. Like I felt sort of like I was at rock bottom, so then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym because I am literally so sad. And I was, honestly, I would say I was livid. Sad and livid. Here's my thing, I'm a Scorpio Mars, so whenever I'm really angry, I start crying. And I hate it because it's like the person thinks that they're getting to me, and it's like, okay, yes, maybe you are getting to me, but it's not what it is. It's like I'm just really I'm angry. I'm livid. It's the second you see me crying, if I'm like in an argument or a fight or something, like get scared. I was very angry, so I went to the gym and I did 12-3-30 because I had done 12-3-30 before, and when I was in high school I would go to the gym sometimes, and then even like at the beginning of college, but then COVID hit, so then I like stopped going like completely. So that's like kind of all I knew. I had never really like worked with me not knowing what that shit's called, dumbbells. I'm a gym bro, and then I don't even know what the thing, I'm like
the thingies with the weights, you know.
I ended up not doing weights that day. Like I literally exclusively did the treadmill, and it felt really good. I personally love 12-3-30. If you're someone and you're like, I want to start like going to the gym and like find something to give me the strength and motivation to, I definitely recommend 12-3-30 as like a perfect way to start. You could even start with like 12-3-20, which is incline of 12 for 30 minutes and a speed of 3 miles per hour. So then 30 you would replace with 20 if you're doing the 20 minutes one. I did that day and I felt so much better. I like didn't really care, and unfortunately the man ended up texting me like he didn't ghost me, and then, you know, I say unfortunately because you can watch the rest of that video and see why it's unfortunate that he did that. After that day I decided to go again 2 days after that, and then I was like, okay, this is kind of fun, and I felt like I was taking care of myself. Started going like for 3 days a week, going to the gym, doing my 12-3-30. And then I ended up catching some of my roommates when I was at the gym at the time, and I remember that they would go to the gym really consistently, so I saw them and I was like, oh my god, like, hey guys, what's up? And we weren't super close at the time. Now I would say like I love them dearly. Ended up catching them on Arms Day. I was asking them like, oh, like what do you do? Because like I said, I didn't know anything about like dumbbells or like bell bars or just any of that. So I was like, just give me You know what, I'll do some of what you're doing. I don't know what any of the movements are called, so I'm just gonna like do it with my hands. I'm so sorry, guys. I was using, I think 10s at the time. Now I use like 15s. And I'm gonna try to challenge myself tonight by using 20s. We'll see if I'm successful. We'll see if I'm successful. For weights, I definitely recommend starting lower than you think and then building from there. So if you think you could do a 10, like start with a 7.5, just so that you feel like you're doing something. And then, I don't know, it sort of gives you like a boost of serotonin when you're like, oh, this is easy. Okay, let me go heavier. And then you realize you can do that heavier thing, and then you feel better about yourself. But don't start doing heavy ass weights, because you will hurt yourself. You will hurt yourself, and not only will you hurt yourself like physically, you'll hurt yourself mentally, because then you'll get all down and be like, damn, like I couldn't lift that weight, like now I gotta go lighter, this is really humbling, like whatever. If you just start going, you know what I mean? I just want to like reiterate that the reason that I started going was because I was bawling and crying, and I was like, I need to do something for myself. So that's exactly what this was. So after meeting them and like doing like my arm routine, yeah, I started doing that. And then also the ones where like you curl, so you basically bring your arm up like this, but like you twist it. Like I said, I can't really show you in camera. Let me try to move back a little. Oh, okay, hey. So yeah, you have your arms down like this, and then you bring it up, but then you curl it and twist it. And you just do that on both sides. I usually do 10 reps, so 10 of those, and I'll do 3 sets of that, of each of those. So the first one, and then 3 sets of this. And then I'll go on like some of the machines, and the machines have specific instructions. My favorite one is like the one that like you pull down, just because you can also like pop out your butt while you're doing it, and like you feel so sexy and so much fun. Started doing arms day like on the weekends. So the Tuesdays and Thursdays I would do 12, 3:30, and then I would dedicate weekends to like doing arms day, since my roommates had given me that foundation of like the routines that they did. So I already like had an idea of what I was doing. Something I would say is that it's definitely helpful to have a friend around if you start going. And this one is going to be for my ladies. I understand going to the gym, it is extremely male dominated going there, and it's kind of intimidating at first, because it's like we know it's like guys like go to the gym mainly and love showing it off and like just making it a whole thing. And I'm not even gonna get into the homoeroticism of how men treat the gym, because
that could be a whole other video.
But that type of stuff, it can intimidate us, because we're like, oh, what if we're not good enough? And it really sucks, because like guys don't really have to think about that stuff when they're going to the gym. I mean, they're still like dealing with like their male fragility, and like, oh my god, I have to be better than my friend, and like I have to be the best, and like basically me trying to say that no one benefits from the patriarchy. Or when I first started going, I was like, there's so many men here. But now that I go, I don't really care. I go so confidently towards my weights, and I'm literally like, I don't care that I'm the only girl here in the weight section. Like, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be here. And also I think it makes other girls feel better when they see another girl there. I know I definitely feel so much better when I see another chica just like at the weights, like doing her thing, and like I'm like, yes girl, like we're in this together. I would go 3 days a week. I definitely recommend not going to the gym every single day when you're first starting, because you're gonna tire yourself out. You also are gonna feel really sore. You could hurt yourself. Like, it's just like, it's better to start in moderation. So for me, I started with going 3 days a week, but not like every single day. Like I would go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, so that I had my rest days and I was able to like relax. Cause you might, if you start going, you're gonna be like, oh, I don't feel like doing this. Like, do I have to go today? And then you feel really bad if you take a day off. But if you already give yourself most of the days off, then like you're fine. And you're gonna want to go even more, and it feels a lot less like a chore. Also, don't let your motivator be on changing how you look. It's totally fine if like you want to look differently, and like you want to, you know, build muscle in like certain areas. Like, I get it. But don't let that be your sole motivator, because then if you don't start seeing those results immediately, it's gonna feel really disappointing and you're not gonna feel good about yourself. And then going to the gym, it's not gonna feel like self-care, it's gonna feel like a chore. That's why I'm saying, like, for me, the gym is self-care because I'm literally doing it to feel better about myself, to feel more energized. When I go to the gym, I feel a lot less tired. Like, going consistently, I'm noticed like how more alert I am, more aware of my surroundings. I feel more awake, and it also helps me in my career because, like, my career is literally all about stamina. I have to have stamina, and going to the gym builds that stamina for me. Also, it's helped me so much as a dancer for that stamina because I'm like dancing for several hours and it's like, okay, it's like time to like film our dances and like we're doing all this stuff, and it's really me doing TikTok moves. I swear that's not you guys, trust me, go to my Instagram, I promise. Do not get me wrong, me loves working on my booty, me loves doing booty exercises. That's my bread and butter. Like, I just love doing RDLs, I love squats. Like, I feel so good about myself. That's not my sole motivator. My motivator is for me to feel really energized throughout my week and energized throughout the day, especially since, like, y'all saw my vlog, like, I do a lot. I literally, and I'm a commuter, like, I need to be aware and awake and alive and just like ready to take on my week. And if I don't go to the gym, then I don't feel as awake. I started noticing results were probably there a little earlier, but I didn't take notice until like my roommates were like, girl, like, they saw me after winter break, and then my friend was like, Lisette, like, your arms, like, they look so good. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't even notice. And then I like looked in the mirror and I was like, oh,
Where'd that butt come from?
I was like, damn, it's giving dump truck, you know? It's because I didn't make that my motivator. Like, I wasn't paying attention to any of that stuff. I literally went because I was so sad. Like, I literally was like, I have no choice but to do something for myself that has nothing to do with my career. I mean, like I said, it's intertwined, but it's like mainly so I'm awake and aware. It's just, that is one of the benefits that it does help me in my career. When I wasn't noticing those things, that's when the results really started happening and when things really started changing. And I was like, damn, like, let me continue to do this because I look good. Not only do I look good, I effing feel good. But for real, like, I felt so good about myself and like I was healing. And I would say even now, like, I feel so healthy and like I'm doing something for me. And on the days that I don't go to the gym, like, I always try to find something fitness related. So now I want to start talking about fitness classes and my personal favorite things to do just to stay active. If you're still like, I don't think the gym is for me, totally fine, totally cool. Like I said, this is not the video where I'm forcing you to go and like go crazy on the treadmill and lift a bunch of weights. My favorite non-gym fitness activities: hot girl walks. I cannot stress hot girl walks enough. You feel so good about yourself. You feel like a freaking celebrity walking down your street, walking down just like wherever you are and blasting the hot girl music.
To be aware of your surroundings, but
Blasting your hot girl walk music. I have a playlist called Hot Girl Walks that are dedicated to my hot girl walks, and you guys can definitely check that out because I think it's a pretty amazing playlist. We got some Nicki, we got some Karol G, we got a lot of energy. Of course, Bad Bunny is on that playlist because who doesn't love to walk with Bad Bunny just like talking about how sexy you are. I do this pretty much every day actually, like apart from going to the gym, just because like I love how they make me feel. And like I said, the main point of this video is like for you to feel really amazing about yourself. So I just love like putting my headphones on and just like playing my hot girl music and being like yeah, apart from hot girl walks, I do Soul Cycle. I used to do it like twice a month, but now that I'm not a student, I have to pay full price. So I'm like, I'd rather just like spend my money elsewhere. So I'll try to go like once a month. Those of y'all that don't know, like basically it's like these cycling classes, and the ones I do are themed. So my first Soul Cycle class was like Euphoria themed, so it was all the music from Euphoria, and just like the things that the coach was saying was just like very motivating. Like it was like, you can do this, you can challenge yourself. I don't subscribe to like every single thing they say, because sometimes they're like, if you're not like turning your wheel or like putting more weight on your wheels, and like you like don't love yourself, and like that's only okay. Like, calm down. I did Euphoria themed, and then me and my friend started doing a lot of Taylor Swift themed Soul Cycle, which has been so much fun. And Bad Bunny Soul Cycle, I've done that like 3 times, so chef's kiss, amazing. But with Soul Cycle, it's something that doesn't feel like a chore. Like you're listening to music that you love, because they have like different themes, so you can choose. You literally see they've done like Hannah Montana, Disney Channel, so many different things, and you can literally look at them and decide which one you want. And you just feel so much better when you're working on yourself and listening to music that you really love, and having someone motivate you and tell you really amazing things, and just like crediting you for how hard you work. Like it's a really great feeling. The last thing that I do, which y'all are probably familiar with if you follow me on my Instagram, are heels classes. I love heels classes. I want to start pole dancing classes now that I recently found out that my town has pole dancing. I'm so excited. I'm literally, I gotta run to that website and figure out what's up. But with heels classes, you don't even have to be a dancer to do them. They have them at like different levels. I do intermediate and advanced just because I do have a dance background, but like if you don't feel comfortable, definitely do like beginner or just like true beginner level. You still will feel so empowered. There's just something about dancing in heels and like doing moves in heels, and like I said, listening to very sensual music that you love, and just like feeling yourself and feeling very comfortable in your body. It's a wonderful feeling. That's really what fitness is all about. It is not about changing the way you look. If that happens and like you do get results and like you love your body a little more, okay, great, but like you didn't look bad before, you just look different now, and that's such a beautiful thing, how much your body can change. And like just like having little reminders at the gym that like you're doing this for you. You're not doing this to change yourself. You're doing this to feel more awake. You're doing this to be healthier, to take care of your body. Like I do not go to the gym to get a big butt. Also because I don't need to, because I'm Colombian. That's pretty much all I have to say. Like I said, this is just like a simple little advice. Oh my god. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you are not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed and hit those notification bells so that you can see when I post. I post Thursdays, every single Thursday, babe. We have not missed a single one, so I'm so happy and grateful for that. And yeah, you can follow me on my Instagram, my TikTok. I'm just all over the internet, babe. Like I'm just everywhere. I challenge you to do one good thing for yourself today, and 100% for you. Has nothing to do with your career or just like anything. It's literally for yourself. So I challenge you to do that. And yeah, have an amazing day.